and audio clap. How the fuck do I clap with it? I'm not gonna figure this out. I'll just like slam my desk, I guess. Clap in 3, 2, 1. I don't know if that picked up on the
gentlemen,
mic.
That's so cool. Jackson, are you ready to pod this cast?
Can I?
I might take my line here. I'm gonna cast it.
I think okay.
Oh, there it is. Oh, it's coming in. I'm reeling it in. Okay.
Wait, what am I supposed to be doing? You're reeling. Am I the fish?
Would you look at that? It's a pod. I've just casted this pod. Here we are.
I was wondering, could I? Because you've gotten the intro for the past 3. So
okay, well, you can get it next time. We skipped 2, so it was supposed to be. You were supposed to do it last week and the week before that. And I'm doing it this time.
Do we alternate? I don't think we alternate.
No, we should, but like we used to.
Did we?
And now it's kind of like whoever's. I'm feeling kind of spontaneous right now, so I just jumped into it a little bit.
Okay, well.
I'm feeling great, dude. Yesterday, really bad day. But today, because of that bad day, I've come to appreciate how great the day can really be.
Welcome back to Hot Ones, everybody. The show with hot questions and even hotter wings. I'm Sean Evans.
And I'm
here with my special guest, Emmy award-winning actor Henry, you might know from his role in Arrested Development. Henry,
yep.
How are you with spicy food?
I'd say my tolerance is around mid-level, I would say.
Yeah. What's
the guy from Hot One's name again?
Sean Evans.
Sean? Yeah, Sean Evans. Sean. I say that my spice tolerance is around medium, pretty average.
Yeah.
Like good for someone who is not ethnic, but probably in terms of the entire spectrum of being resistant to spice, I'm gonna say relatively low, maybe at most mid-level.
Yeah.
Do
you like spicy? Do you actually like spicy food? Like where's your tolerance on spice? Is it like, damn, they put one seasoning on this taco and you're like tapping out, or?
No, I'm not like my sister who's like, oh my god, this toothpaste is kind of.
It's got a bit of a kick to it.
One time she said that regular nacho cheese Doritos were like a little much.
Yeah, well, I mean,
and I was like, really? It's
a lot.
That's quite a claim.
If you
that's
think
quite
about
a claim.
It. It's like it's a lot,
Is it though?
It's a lot.
Like they're not. They make spicy Doritos.
It's a lot.
It's nope. Whatever. Anyway, I'd say it's like a 4 or a 5. 5, maybe
out of 10.
Maybe a 6 out of 10. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I like spice, but only if it's used. Like I don't like food that is just like I eat this and I'm in like pain and it's not enjoyable in like a taste way whatsoever. Like if you get something spicy and it's got a nice little like kick to it, but it's but it's flavorful and it's filled with you can tell that it was made with love, then that's something that I like.
Yeah, I do hate when like you go to a restaurant and you look at like the menu items and they have like fucking 8 chili peppers out
fires.
of 5. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's like, this shit is spicy and it will kill you. And you have to sign a waiver before you order this.
Right. Those are like the best kind of foods though, I mean, I've never had one because I'm a little bitch, but like
have you ever,
if I did have it,
like gone to one of those restaurants where they have like one of those food challenges where it's like, we have the fucking 9/11 skyscraper burger. It's the tallest burger you've ever seen.
If you could destroy 2 of these burgers.
If you eat 2 of these burgers in 30 minutes, then you get a T-shirt or something, or like your picture on the wall.
It's always a T-shirt. It's always a T-shirt or the picture on the wall.
Yeah.
And then it's like reigning champ of destroying the 2 tower burgers.
Yeah, and it's just one guy on the wall, and his name is Chuck.
Yeah, it's always Chuck.
And he kills
Never
it. He
Charles.
comes back every week.
He does. He's a famous one around the restaurant too.
Yeah.
I personally have not, but I would really like to.
They used to have that at or I don't know if they still do. I haven't been in years, but at Melt they have a fucking ginormous I forget if it's a burger or a grilled cheese, but they have some like insanely tall monstrosity of a thing that I'm not sure you could even quite call a meal.
Yes, it's more of like a structure.
It transcended past meal status.
Right, yeah.
Like that's 3 days worth of caloric intake.
Yeah, so are we just gonna like glaze over the fact that you mentioned that I did in fact win an Emmy for my acting performance?
What's up?
And we're not gonna like talk about what it's for.
What's going on?
Well, like I won an Emmy, but I thought
for your role in Arrested Development.
Right, but like,
do you know what that show is?
Yeah, I know I do.
Okay, because you were on it.
Okay. No, I well, obviously, yeah. I played the role of Ron Swanson from Arrested Development.
Yeah, man.
Yep, not from Parks and Rec. That is
no, that's a different thing.
That's a different guy. That's Chris Pratt.
Is it?
Yeah, he's Mario.
That's
from the new Mario movie. Yeah. I actually don't know if I could name one person other than myself
on
who's
the cast
on Arrested
of
Development,
Arrested Development,
because a lot of the time that we were filming the show, they gave us like a lot of drugs.
Right.
Which is how we got arrested.
Hollywood.
And then
right.
Hollywood.
So it's just
you know how it is.
You know how it is. Business.
I'm also bringing this up because when you said Emmys, I was confusing the award show, and when you said Emmys, I was like, oh yeah, the one for music, and then
that is the Grammys.
That's the Grammys.
So
yeah, I have one of those too, though.
Yeah, are you an EGOT winner?
Did you know that Will Smith has like a discography?
Did you not know this?
No, I didn't know that he like
his
made
whole
music.
thing was he was like, dude, I get Grammys and I don't even swear and shit.
Wow.
And it's like
so
lame. It's really
that's really
lame.
powerful. No, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, he has a discography. It's dog shit.
Well, and it's also all from like 20 years ago.
The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, yeah.
Yeah, well, and then like because I saw it because when I was in the car the other day, my girlfriend was like, "Let's play Disney music," and so we were listening to "Fred Like Me," but the Will Smith version, which very obviously tough that Robin Williams was not able to come back and be the genie, but I think that
True.
Will Smith did he did a good job.
He did what he had to do for sure.
I think he was a good pick for the role. I think he put a lot of energy into it.
He did put like a good amount of energy. Yeah.
And the song is still good.
This is not a movie that I even like remember watching until you bring it up right now.
It's like pretty good. It was like pretty good.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it was like, fine. It's
like
just not
for it being like a live action like remake of a movie that already exists that was fine and they didn't need to touch like at all, and they were like, money, and then they brought it back. Like the Lion King. Like I haven't seen the new Lion King or the new Mulan. And I don't plan to.
Yeah.
But like the new Aladdin, it was good.
I saw the Lion King on a flight to Hawaii. Because it was
that's where the director like imagined you seeing it. You know, he's like, I don't want people to see this in the theater. I want them to like look on, like the movie selection screen that you somehow get on your plane because you're like, wow, I didn't know that my flight was gonna have this. This is fantastic. And then you're like really excited about it, and you're like, "Oh my god, I can watch that movie that I've been meaning to see," because you've been meaning to see The Lion King.
Right. As an artist, you have to consider like, what's your audience? How is your audience going to be experiencing the art that you create? And as a movie director, you have to plan for people to be watching your movie on a 2x4-inch screen on a plane.
It's somehow smaller. It's somehow larger, yet worse quality than your phone display.
Yeah.
And by like a significant amount. See, for me, that movie was Venom, Let There Be Carnage.
Yeah, wasn't that shit?
Keep in mind, I thought it was all right.
Okay.
Like,
you also think like all movies are all right, so.
No. Okay, I was having this discussion with my girlfriend today at lunch because she was like, "Oh my god, we have to go see." I don't even fucking remember what it was, but like every time she watches a movie, she was like, "Oh my god, it was so good." Every time.
Every
we went to
movie.
see Doctor Strange or the Multiverse of Madness, and I was like, that was mid.
Yeah.
Like, in terms of all the new Marvel movies that have come out, looking back, it's, like, pretty good, but it's still bad. And she was like, no, I thought it was fantastic. And I was like, what? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, what about insert horrible movie here? She's like, I love that movie.
It's a great
but it's
movie.
like every time. And so she's like, oh my god, you have to watch like this movie. And I'm like, babe, every time that I have ever mentioned a film ever, you're like, oh my god, I love it. You have to watch it. So I feel like I can't.
Maybe she's
like,
only ever
trust-
watched good movies.
That's just not true, though.
You know, sometimes some people only hit the bangers.
She's not one of those people.
Yeah. I do like to imagine that there's a person out there who, like, for their entire life, they've only listened to, like, Jay-Z, and that's it. You know what I mean?
They've never heard any other.
Like, there's a
piece
guy
of
out
music.
there who has only seen Get Out, and that's the only movie he's ever seen.
I mean, those people have to exist, right?
Right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
They
I
have
think-
literally never missed.
I guess, yeah.
Shout out Jordan Peele.
Like, you know, like you maybe you live somewhere that's a little bit more remote. You don't constantly have you know,
Give me
you
a
know,
place that's a little bit more remote.
Well, no, but like you don't live in like the middle of like a big bustling city where you're exposed like every 15 seconds to a new piece of media.
Okay, so just Cleveland, where we're from.
I feel like that still counts.
Cleveland, it is.
I'm gonna say, okay, you
I
live
don't
in
think
like
it's big or
like
bustling.
you live in like the
but-
remote like wilderness of Wyoming.
Okay, I'm in Cody. Got it.
Right. You live with your grandparents. Your grandparents
Okay.
have a 2005 Chrysler Pacifica.
Question.
Right. Yes?
My grandparents are dead. Continue. That wasn't a question.
That's a statement. Okay.
Still working on this
Grandparents
grammar thing.
Unfortunately passed away
Okay.
in a recent accident. However, the Chrysler Pacifica remains intact.
Yeah, and
entirely.
with the house that I inherited, the car is also haunted, and the house is haunted.
The house is haunted, and as is the car. However, a perk, one might say, is that can we think of a banger album with no misses at all?
The new JID album, The Forever Story.
Right. So this is a 2005 Chrysler Pacifica.
Oh,
We're gonna go
okay.
back. Let's think
We're
like
going back in
2010s
time.
era.
Okay, I understand. Wu-Tang, Enter the 36 Chambers.
So fair.
Classic
okay, so
album.
you have Enter the 36 Chambers. by
I got the
Wu-Tang Clan
CD.
on CD.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, in this car accident that left both of your grandparents passing on, the car was left completely unscathed somehow, despite both of your grandparents passing on.
Right.
Other than the fact that unfortunately the CD player is just ruined.
It's
but not in
jammed.
the fact that it doesn't function. It's unfortunately just jammed.
Okay.
So the only music that you have ever listened to in your entire life is this CD on repeat. That's all you've ever known.
Wu-Tang, Enter. That's honestly, if I had to listen to only one album, that's pretty good.
Right. So you're sitting there, you're entering the chamber
I-
over and over and over every time you're in the car. I mean, you
I'd
could
be
choose to
entering
listen
a
to
lot
nothing.
of chambers.
Right, man. So you could choose to listen to nothing, or if you do,
Yeah.
you're just listening to a great album over and over and over again, and that's all you ever hear.
Right.
Would you want that to be your life?
No. Why would?
Right. You wouldn't.
Why would I choose that over having not that problem? That doesn't make
Yeah, but
any
you know what I mean?
sense.
Like that person has to exist somewhere. Maybe not
Right.
in that like exact
No,
scenario.
yeah.
But you know.
This is some shit fucking Lemony Snicket would have written for the series of unfortunate events.
This is a series of unfortunate events.
That's like book 11, I think.
That's actually book 13.
It's the jammed CD player.
The jam CD player in my long
And
In my-
Wu-Tang
in my-
Enter the 36 Chambers.
in my grandparents' Chrysler Pacifica.
Yeah, yeah.
What a book title though, right? Harry Potter and the Jam CD player of the 2005 Chrysler Pacifica.
Don't talk to me about Harry Potter right now, bro.
Why not, man?
Because I've got friends that have been playing the Hogwarts Legacy game.
You know who's been playing the Hogwarts Legacy game?
Up with it. Has Zach been playing the Hogwarts Legacy game?
No, it's not Zach. It's
Thank God.
Ethan.
Jesus Christ. What? Why?
Ethan
Why
and
would he do
my
that?
buddy
I liked Ethan.
What, dude? Okay, so hear me out.
Okay.
I used to be like a huge Harry Potter fan.
You do. You did. Yes, this is true.
So we really got to work on this grammar thing. It's like this is like a 65% auditory experience.
I'm
for
running
most
on
people.
2 cylinders right now. I'm sorry.
That's fair, man. What are you though? Are you like a V4, a V6, V8?
I've just got like you open.
You seem like a V8.
You open
you know what I'm
the my engine and you peer inside and there's not actually an engine. It's just like
It's just the cylinders.
no, it's 2 like plastic horse toys.
And they're running on a wheel.
And they're running like hamsters.
You've upgraded from hamsters to horses, but like it's still not an engine. Right, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
my
used to be like
2005 Chrysler
2005 Chrysler Pacifica.
just like that.
I read the first Harry Potter book when I was like 7. And I read all the books in like 2 years.
You were young and ripe when you were exposed.
Yeah, I was I'm still a big nerd, but I'm a big nerd about different things now.
Right.
So like let me tell you, I was heavily invested in this genre and group.
The world
of this world of Harry Potter. I recently have retaken my house test. Just for the purpose of Ethan told me to, and he was curious.
Oh, okay.
And I told him that I was a Hufflepuff, and he was like, okay, whatever, take it again. And I took it again, and I was still a Hufflepuff, which is unfortunate because it's like, you know,
what is Ethan?
I think Ethan's a Gryffindor.
Oh, that's so lame.
No, it's not, man.
I think I'm a Ravenclaw. Not that this matters, but
that's a good pick.
It's not.
Also,
I didn't pick it. I took the quiz.
No, I know. The Sorting Hat chose you.
Yeah,
he picked you.
Yeah.
No, but I mean that's a good house. You know, like you're not like the main character like Slytherin, Gryffindor, whatever. We're the side pieces.
We are the unskippable side quest halfway through
and then
the game.
I fucking took my Patronus test, and it's like a hound, and I was like, a hound? Ethan was out here being like, yeah, I got an elephant. And my friend Chayton was like, yeah, I got a dragon. And I was like, oh,
the
cool,
hound is
guys.
kind of sick. Come on, what's wrong with the hound?
He can be kind of, he's kind of cute, though. He's a good boy, for sure.
Okay, don't.
Anywho, but, like, I don't remember, like, most things. And now Hogwarts Legacy has come out, and everyone's like, oh, my God, it's so good.
Yeah.
And, like, the people who like it are, like, raving about it.
Yeah, apparently, like... I don't know. It's a fucking good game, I guess.
Well, that's crazy because like they don't really make those anymore.
They really don't. So it is kind of surprising. I don't know. The whole I don't care one lick about the controversy at all because at this point it's like
what is the controversy?
The controversy is that J.K. Rowling is a steaming pile of bitch. I don't
think that's a controversial take. I think that's just true.
No, but it's like all the people who like bought the game or whatever, and then like they're playing the game and they're like, oh, also I'm an ally. And then there are people who are getting outraged. It's like, you can't be an ally and also play the Harry Potter game. And it's like, it's just not that deep, to be honest.
But guys, like J.K. Rowling is an ally. Remember, she changed like all of her characters to be inclusive.
It's also like J.K. Rowling is already a billionaire. So like whatever little amount of money she makes off of the game like does not matter anyway.
Like with a B?
Like with a B, I think.
Either way, man, that's like so much money.
It's one of the most sold books like ever.
I guess that is fair. I mean, it's a good book.
Good book series.
It is a good book series.
But I'm an
Speaking of
ally,
which-
so I can't say that.
Yeah. Well, you can. See, I don't know if I agree with that take though. You know how people are like, you can appreciate the art, but like not the artist.
But you have to take the whole point of art is that a person who experienced
their-
the thing, like they put themselves into the art. So in some way, you have to take the art with the artist.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with Kanye.
I was just gonna say that.
It's
You know what I mean? He wrote Graduation though.
it's just the obvious example, right? But it's like
No, but it you know, or like you know, like with J.K. Like she wrote Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Like, guys, it's okay that she's not an.
I'm not gonna lie, Wu-Tang
not.
got the better chamber though.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
36, in fact.
36 of them.
Yeah,
JK only got fucking 1.
it is filled with secrets though.
Think about that.
Yeah,
That's something to munch on for tomorrow's dinner.
definitely a little bit
For
of a snack for the
leftovers.
brain.
Some
Yeah,
brain food, dog food,
Right.
bitch.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway, I don't know, like, who cares really?
Speaking of fucking separating the art from the artist.
Okay.
We obviously we unfortunately haven't had a podcast in 2 weeks now.
It's true.
2 weeks ago, that was they're both my bad technically. Well, the second one isn't really like my bad.
Well, no,
the
they're
first one
both
was
your
my bad.
fault though.
Well, they're both my fault that like we didn't record, but like the second one was more like I can't really do anything about that.
Yeah.
First one,
I mean,
I was just really busy.
yeah.
Second one, I had to go to a funeral.
L ratio.
Big L. It was not fun. Anyway, so having to speak on that, the
Did
reason
you do
that
the
I didn't.
gritty at the funeral. Sorry.
Did you just ask me if I hit the gritty?
What's up?
Is that what you just asked me?
What's going on?
I actually did not.
Okay.
Next time though, for sure.
Next time.
Hopefully, there's no next time.
You know what's fucked up that I was thinking about earlier? I'm interrupting you and I don't care.
That's okay.
You know what's
No,
fucked
you're
up that I was thinking about earlier?
I don't, but I would love to hear it now, and I'm sure I'm going to anyway, regardless of what I say. So please continue.
Only one of us will be able to attend the other person's funeral.
I really hope you go to my funeral because it's gonna be fucking lit, dude.
No, I'm gonna have the better funeral.
Too bad I'm not gonna be there.
That's
Okay, how about this? If you die before me, I will be astounded.
okay.
That's all.
Is that a compliment? I don't understand
No,
how
it's
to take
not.
that.
No. I like. Well, if anything, it's an insult for myself because I like believe that I'm gonna die before you.
Bro, you like exercise. You'll probably live past me.
Who, me?
No, me.
Or are you just saying
Because
like?
you
I mean,
were
you
saying
do,
I
you
was
know.
just yeah.
Well, no, I just mean like I like in terms of my family, like I got all the allergies. I got like the genetic stuff.
No one dies from
No,
allergies.
Obviously not, but like I'm saying like in terms of like getting the general like maleficences of my gene pool,
Yeah,
that
big
like
word.
usually comes on to me. What?
I
I think
bet
this
you-
exact same scenario happened like 3 weeks ago, and I used the word maleficence, and you were like,
No, you didn't,
"That's not,
bro.
that's not a real."
You've
I might have
never
been talking
used
with
that word before.
Okay, I might have been talking with Zach.
Say that word 5
he-
times fast.
I don't want to. I'm gonna mess it up. But anyway, so I just have this like this vibe.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'm still gonna live relatively long, but I'll die at like 75, 80. You know.
Yeah, let's
Anywho.
predict when we're going to die now. That's
Let's
a good
predict
idea.
now, and we're gonna say the cause, and then whoever's right, if either of us are right, I'm gonna say. Do you want to predict mine, and I'll predict yours?
I'm going to predict my own.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna
I'll also
be
predict my own.
in China, and I'm going to be taking a sick selfie on the Great Wall, and I'm going to fall off by accident. And then that's it.
Is this like a choice thing, or like a this is really gonna happen?
You
thing?
fall on the wrong side of the wall, and you don't come back.
What's the right side of the wall?
Outside of
Like
China?
isn't the whole thing like in China?
I guess it's not
I
on
guess
the
probably
border.
not.
Now that I'm thinking
it's
about
not.
it, it's not.
It is very big, though. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna look it up because I don't want to
I'd
be
say
wrong.
it's great. Even
Well,
it's a very long wall.
holy shit! It's like way longer than I thought.
Okay, how long is
I was
it?
gonna say it was like 6,000 miles, which is actually less than half.
Oh shit,
Which is crazy.
that's like a big
is-
wall.
13,171 miles long.
Trump could never.
He could never, dude.
How are you gonna
So-
die?
I don't know, cause you like said like a really good one, you know.
Was that good? What qualifies as a good answer for this question?
I don't know. I just thought it was funny. It was a nice little heartfelt remark. I'm gonna say I don't know. I feel like I die in a hospital of some disease.
That's so lame.
I know it's lame. But if we're not being realistic, ziplining accident, I would say.
Okay,
You know,
sure. I
Yeah.
can get down with that.
or like I go skydiving because like me and the boys, you're included in the boys. We're like, yo guys, remember Fortnite? And then we do it, and then I'm like, yo, I forgot my glider, and then
I don't think they let you jump out of the plane without.
who says they need to let me? What if I do it on my own accord?
I
What are they gonna do? Strap me in?
Yes, that is literally what they do.
Well, no, I mean, yeah, but and I don't know. What if I just don't? Anyway, never mind.
What if I throw a Pepsi can at the pilot and he gets knocked out and then the plane spirals down?
That's like totally unrealistic. A Pepsi can would not knock out the pilot.
But like I've got a good.
Does it
throw.
still have the Pepsi in it?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I take it back then. That could probably be doable. Anywho, so are we done?
What were we talking about before this?
I was gonna talk about how the art reflects the artist.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's circle back.
So I had studio review yesterday. I got into this because that's why I was busy 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Because
okay.
I had a ton of work.
I gotcha.
I am now done with that project. I was designing a library. I'm actually pretty proud of it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And so my library, I'll pull up a picture, put it in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Just for the viewers at home and anyone who's listening to audio, I will describe it in great detail. Excuse me. Anywho, so this is my little model library. My little model library, if it'll actually focus, which it probably won't.
It's probably not gonna. You can see it. It's there.
There it is.
There it is.
So it's got a little skylight in the top.
It looks like a
the
little
whole
hermit
point-
crab.
Oh, thanks, man. The whole point is that it's supposed to be like this sort of relatively, because like my whole shtick was like, okay, so many of these buildings that we're researching, like for examples of libraries, are just like really boring on the exterior.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't want to go into that building, man. It just looks like a big concrete box, and that's fucking boring. And so a lot of the stuff that I like to do in my designs is have those sort of like triangulated like gem shapes. Like I designed a house last semester that had like this huge vine going throughout it of that, and it was really cool.
Yeah, something that
And
will just like
so-
never practically exist ever.
No, ever. But like if I make something that would practically exist, they'll be like, this isn't very creative.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, whatever. You literally, like in architecture school, no matter what you do, you cannot win. Anyway, so my library, I'm going to basically sum it up. Take a basic like box, fill it with like triangulated perforations, so like just windows that are like triangle shaped all around the grid. And then it's like interrupted in certain spots by like these triangle like pyramid gen shaped structures.
Yeah.
And that's my library. And so the program of the library, which for anyone who does not know, is just like the organization of spaces within a building. Like different programs. Like you have like the main area, which is just like bookshelves and whatever, and then you have like the computer area, and then you have like a teen zone, a kid zone, or whatever. So I had like the whole point of the project is that we were creating like an open concept, which apparently according to my professors is not a real thing, and it's called free plan, and it's not open concept, even though the phrase open concept, that just means that, like, in concept or design, the space is open. So it's just a phrase. It doesn't not exist.
No,
Anyway.
we don't like open concept because the term was coined by Joanna Gaines. She can go fuck herself.
I'm actually not even kidding, man. They were like, all these HGTV shows, like Chip and Joanna Gaines,
Dude.
they're always saying that a house is open concept. And
Have I gone off this rant on the podcast before? I don't remember if it was.
You can, but can we? I'm gonna finish real quick.
Okay, yeah. Sorry.
In summary, I made art, right? I designed a library.
You did do that.
It's like, I don't think it's that, whatever. Like, I made a building, man, and fucking architecture school is just like, well, like, what is it really, you know? And so in my final review yesterday, my one reviewer was fucking sitting on his phone the whole time and then asked, like, a random question that I had already answered. He gets on my, he peeves me so hard, dude.
He rustles.
And then in class today, he has the audacity to be like, because he has a class, and then, like, we have one class that he teaches, and then I have another class, which is my main studio. And this project was for this studio. And then he goes on in the other class that's not the main studio. He's like, guys, I can't believe you don't have the project done for this class. Even though he knows that we, like, are just finishing up, like, another huge project. But whatever. His sense of time management is horrendous. He's a huge hypocrite. He comes in late to his own class all the time. He sits on his phone and then has the audacity to be like, you guys have no sense of time management or, like, respect for people's time. And I'm like, dude, I've been working for, like, a month and a half on this project, and you sit on your phone for, like, the 10 minutes that I take to present it. Like, it's not even that long. I present for, like, 2 minutes, and then you guys ask me questions. Like,
okay, where does Kanye West come into this?
Was being shamed, man. Whatever. It's fine. I just need a space to rant, okay?
Yeah.
Anyone who's thinking about going to architecture school, don't do it. Or if you do...
That is not what you said last time we recorded this show.
To not go to architecture school?
Yeah, last time you were encouraging people to do it.
Well, like I want people to if they like it, but I also don't want, like, the job competition. You know what I mean?
Okay, well, that's not...
So, like, don't take my job, but, like, if you want to be an architect, go ahead.
Fuck Chip and Joanna Gaines.
Yeah, man, I've been on that.
They need to be murdered by someone.
Why?
Because they are just another part of the problem that is HGTV, that is plaguing the United States of America and Canada.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Well, like, what's wrong with it?
Because it's terrible. Because HGTV is the personification of, like, home renovation and, like, buying a house as, like, a hobby or, like, a fun thing to do instead of, like, a basic necessity required for human beings to live.
That's fair, actually.
And that's gross and disgusting. And I believe everyone who works at HGTV is part of a satanic cabal that eats babies and drywall. The babies are like their New York strip steak, and then the drywall is like the mashed potatoes on the side.
That was a lot to unpack.
Yeah, I would love to know your thoughts on this.
I don't think I feel as passionately about it as you do, but I definitely think that portraying housing as a commodity as opposed to a necessity, like, really sucks.
Yeah, and that's all it is. And it's like, if you've seen one episode of any HGTV show, you've seen every episode of every show.
That is true.
Like, it is literally, like, you watch, like, fucking Love It or List It or whatever, and you have Hillary Clinton, I forget her last name. And the girl who does the renovations, her name is Hillary.
Oh, remember? Isn't there that one couple who, like, maybe it is Love It or List It, but they do the show together and they're married and then they got divorced and then the show is now, like, really awkward and it's so awesome.
No, the Love It or List It people were not married.
Okay.
It's like a blonde chick and, like, a dude
with black hair. You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about. I don't remember their names.
It's like the blonde woman who looks like she's had, like, way too much plastic surgery that is only, like, 40 and, like, didn't really look bad at all to begin with.
Yeah.
And then there's, like, that really that there's just like the average white guy who's
Yeah, it's just guy number 2.
It's just like a dude, yeah.
On the character selection screen.
He's just like you and I, you know?
Yeah.
He just looks like every other bitch.
But it is literally like every episode of HGTV is just like you meet like the couple who's in the market for a house, and the girl is always like, yeah, I'm looking for like a big kitchen, and then the guy is like, we're all good right here. Meanwhile, their apartment is like that meme of like, this is what guys live like, and
yes!
it's just an armchair and a TV on the ground.
Okay, but like, let's be real for a second, though.
Yeah.
Isn't that really all you need?
That's no. No.
I swear I'm kidding. I love that meme, though. And on the term of memes having to do with HGTV,
yeah,
my girlfriend sent me this TikTok the other day, and it was like, shows that would be better if the main characters were in a relationship or had sex. And then there was just like a 10-second pause, and then the cover of the Property Brothers. And
dude,
I was like,
fuck the Property
hilarious.
Brothers too. They try and hide their satanicness by like donating to charity and shit, but
dude,
they're fake too.
You gotta get off this chain.
What do you mean? I'm not on
They're
anything.
just doing their job. Did you know there's a third Property Brother?
They could retire. They're not doing a job they're doing it because they want to at this point.
Well, yeah, but like that's fine. What are you gonna do if you retire? Nothing.
I don't know. Fucking do this in your free time. You don't have to put it on TV for fucking
I'm
boomers
sure they're in a
to
contract, man. That's fair,
idealize.
yeah, they don't have to. Yeah.
They don't have to
I
be
guess you're
doing
right.
this shit.
They could do it out of the kindness of their hearts.
Like, just become a grill dad, a car dad, or a history dad. And that's the rest of your life. Those are the 3 options at that point.
You see that Joe Rogan
For
has started a
white guy.
Minecraft Let's Play?
He's not. He's not start with Jordan Peterson.
Yep, and
Yeah.
Ben Shapiro, dude.
Yeah, man. And
It's a
Mr. Beast
crazy
is on there too.
He is. And every once in a while, Donald Trump hops up there, and then Obama comes, and then they talk about the presidential election.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's quite the series, dude.
Do you-
Best
this-
SMP I've ever seen.
It's actually one of my favorite internet
Bits
trends.
ever? Oh, it's so
That's happened
awesome.
in a long time.
I keep getting them on my TikTok, and I'm like I recently, like I deleted TikTok like 2 months ago, and then I recently re-downloaded it so that every time someone
Ugh.
sends me a TikTok, it doesn't go, it's better in the app.
Yeah.
But then, like, the other day, I was just fucking, doing nothing and wasting time. So I opened it, and I watched, like, 4 of those videos that was just, like, hey, Joe, do you know where the diamonds are? And it's like, what? It's so awesome.
It's actually, like, surprisingly good, which is very
It's, like,
scary.
way too accurate, which is really scary.
We've talked a lot about AI already on this show, but...
See, but I think that it's really awesome that, like, we have these tools, and like instead of using them for like world dominance or like security, like really bad security breaches, people are like, yo, what if we made Joe Rogan and Elon Musk like play Minecraft?
Yeah.
Or like, what if I use ChatGPT to like make my resume better?
I think part of it
And
is
I just
just
think
like
that's funny.
the people who are actually doing shit that is going to change the world does not draw headlines at all or get the attention of anyone.
But Joe Biden stealing a stack of diamonds from Jordan Peterson is big news, man.
Joe Biden saying the N-word is hilarious.
I think that we're all just really sad.
I mean, yeah.
And like at this point, you kind of just need like that large amount of shock value to really have like any semblance of joy at all.
Doesn't that say something about the current landscape of internet media content that we
I would say it
consume
says
every
something
day?
just like about the world as a whole and how it like really sucks.
I mean, that's
Not
what
even
I'm,
the world, honestly.
I'm
It's like
getting
kind
to.
of mostly America.
No,
I'm
I
gonna
don't
move out.
think so. Because I mean, you look at like fucking China, and they got the same shit over there, you know.
I don't know if it's like the same shit, but like yeah.
But they idolize K-pop idols.
Yeah, me too.
That's no different from like Dream. Honestly,
I think it's less bad than idolizing Dream. I think it's a lot better than idolizing Dream.
No, but it's the same type of thing. You know what I mean?
It is the same. Yeah, no, it is the same shit. Well,
Like,
dude, everyone
it's
just wants someone to look up to.
it's all just like a vicious cycle of deteriorating our minds through
I think
constant
that
use of
I
our
think that
phones.
most people are the same, whether they realize it or not.
We need some new Black Mirror episodes on this shit.
We do, yeah.
I don't know when the last season came out, but we need a new one.
Yeah, that show's good. It's like really scary.
Yeah. I don't think it's scary. I just think it's
No, from like an eye-opening experience kind of thing.
Yeah. It's not like
it's
a
oh, shit.
horror show, but yeah. I know what you're saying.
Well, it's like watching like that's like the worst type of like I feel like horror movies or like programming that's like I feel like really realistic and not in like the oh my god, that CGI on that monster is like really good. But like making somehow like a realistic scenario. Like it's not entirely like, but like that could happen and I could feasibly imagine that happening. Like that is the worst kind of, not worst kind of, but like most terrifying type of media, I would say.
Yeah, I remember when Facebook changed their name to Meta like a year ago or whatever.
Yeah, and then like the website is still Facebook and nothing is different.
No, that's I was gonna say people were comparing it to I think it's episode 2, season 1 of Black Mirror, where it's like a guy in like this utopian future where it's just like everyone lives in like a box that's all screens or whatever, and you have like an avatar on your bedroom wall. So it was like the shot of the real person looking at his avatar, and then there was like an exact same shot of Mark Zuckerberg looking at his metaverse avatar. And they look frighteningly similar, which is really funny.
I just like I think that I don't know, something's got to change.
Yeah, man.
I don't know how or what, because like no one's doing anything about anything right now.
Isn't it crazy that Facebook contributed to a real world genocide?
What?
Anyway,
would you like to elaborate on that? Because I am now feeling very uneducated.
There's a Wikipedia article on it, but I forget. It's some Asian country. It's like fucking Cambodia or some shit.
And they were just like, yeah, no, sounds good.
There was, truthfully, I don't remember all of the details. But it is like Facebook had a large part to play in a genocide that happened in a country. And I don't remember the details. I'm not going to try and make up some shit. I don't know.
No,
but this did happen.
I appreciate that. That's crazy.
Look at that up.
Yeah, Jamie, pull that up.
Jamie.
And then Joe Rogan's going to get on here. We could actually have him on the podcast now.
We should not do that.
We should not. No, I have a feeling that that's like very illegal.
What? No, that's not illegal.
I feel like like impersonating someone like that. I feel like that's not.
So, do you think all the people posting those videos on TikTok and Instagram, the police are showing up at their door with AK-47s?
Okay, man, whatever. I guess not.
What is gonna happen to us?
I don't know.
Is Joe Rogan gonna come to our door in person and he's gonna be like, I was in the fucking MMA?
Most likely not.
I can roundhouse kick. You know how much MDMA I take on a daily basis.
All right, sorry.
And then Jordan Peterson is also there. And he's like, yeah, I eat fucking... I can't even do his voice. I can't even attempt to do Jordan Peterson's voice.
No?
But he's like, I eat all meat. I wash my socks inside out. I fucking... You see that Jordan Peterson, he's on an all meat diet.
Yeah, the carnivore diet.
And there was some guy just like on Twitter who was like asking for like how to cook like a steak that he bought recently. And Jordan Peterson replied, and it was...
Raw. Eat it raw.
No, he said put it in the air fryer. And it was like A5 Wagyu beef.
Put that shit in the air fryer, man.
That is not Jordan Peterson. We do not come to your Twitter for cooking. That's not
Definitely
what you do. Stay in your lane, brother. Please. Anyway. What else is going? Hey, let's talk about 10,000 rats.
Is this like the do I think I could fight 10,000 rats thing?
Yeah.
Can you like elaborate like a little more? Like are the circumstances like is it literally just like me
I think
against 10,000 rats?
So we had this conversation I think when we were just playing Valorant, and it was like versus 100 rats. But in the Discord topics channel, I put 10,000 rats for some reason instead of 100. So now it's 10,000.
So I feel like are they hungry? Like are they like what's why are me and the rats in the situation?
Let's say they ate breakfast, but it's like 2 in the afternoon. They're
are
that
they angry?
hungry.
Are me and these are we just like in a space like hanging out, or like are we like we're fighting?
Those were not you're fighting.
I lose.
What if you have a sword?
I lose.
What if you have...
I think that if these rats have malicious intent against me and there's 10,000 of them, I lose.
What if they're not that hungry?
Are they still like coming at me? Like
I mean, there's 10,000 of them and there's one of you.
I think I lose. Do you think you win?
I think I win.
Really?
You can only have so many rats on you at one time, if you think about it.
Yeah, but I don't really want to think about being covered in rats. You know?
This is
like
not...
So I get... Do I have a sword?
Yeah. Let's say...
Okay.
Here, what you have... You can pick 3 of the spells that Hero gets in Smash.
Oh, I win, hands down.
But you don't get to pick the spells. They're random. So one of them could just be the one that turns you into metal.
You into metal?
Yes.
The second you started talking, I was like, that's what he's going to say. So if I get to pick, I'm picking Magic Burst.
Yeah, obviously.
For sure. Snooze. And just because it's cool, I'm going to say Crackle Slash.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, for sure.
I think that if I could get any 3 spells, well, Reflect wouldn't work because the rats don't have a projectile attack.
That's what I wanted to say earlier. I'm going to circle back for 8 seconds.
Sure, no, go ahead.
Hero in Smash Ultimate, he has more spells than spells you can get in Hogwarts Legacy, and I think that's really funny. Anyway.
That's crazy.
Did you see, actually, I just saw this, like, yesterday, I think, in, like, Kansas or some shit. Steve has been banned in competitive Smash tournaments, which is really funny. I didn't know about this. Apparently, Steve is just, like, the best character in the game, and it's not close.
Oh.
And one of the reasons is because he has a thing where he could just cancel knockback. So...
Sorry, what?
Yeah, in the game where knockback is important, Steve can just, like, cancel that.
How?
I don't know. I didn't look into it. I just read, like, 2 tweets. So
that's still crazy.
Which it's insane to think about, but yeah.
Yo, there's a flood warning right now?
Is it raining right now?
No.
Oh.
That's why I'm confused.
It's the rats.
Oh. They're coming. I lose.
Yeah.
Also, I want you to think about like how much. Okay, so if we're
still
saying
on the rats,
yeah, average size of rat. Average size of rat.
It's a good thing to add to the Google.
Okay, so 6.7 to 8.3 inches. So we're gonna hit him with a.
It's like a lot of inches.
It is a lot. We're gonna say that they are around 1/4 of a foot in length. How about that? Is that okay?
Sure.
Hey, how's it going? Zach, do you think you could win in a fight against 10,000 rats? No. See?
We've already had this.
See?
I didn't hear him. What did he say?
He said no.
Oh, okay.
I'm not winning, and neither are you.
What if you have one?
It doesn't matter.
What if you have one? You didn't know what I was gonna say.
I know. Okay, fine. Go ahead.
What if you have one Pokemon of your choice?
I win.
So you're saying there's a world in which you win?
There is not a world in which I have one Pokemon of my choice.
But you don't know.
I mean, I don't know. Okay,
You know
well,
what
how
I
about
mean?
this? This world is not the world where I have one Pokemon of my choice.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Oh, wait, that is yours. That's mine. So we're going to do a little bit of math. This is the number 10,000, right?
That is the number 10,000.
So if each rat is about, we're going to say 0.6 of a foot. Because if they're between 6 and 8 inches, which is very large, by the way.
That is very large.
That's pretty large. That means that, a quarter of a foot would be like what? Like 8 inches? So we'll say 0.6 of a foot.
A quarter of a foot is not 8 inches. That's 3/4.
No, 3/4 of a foot.
Okay.
0.75. I misspoke. I'm sorry. And a half would be 6. So we'll say, 0.6. That is 6,000 square feet of rats.
Okay,
That's so large.
That's like it's a mansion of
I
rats.
know you haven't played the game, Henry, but Jackson, have you played Dishonored?
No,
No.
Is that the game with the Rat King?
that is the.
There's like
No, I'm thinking of a different game. No, that's a Plague Tale.
You can summon rats and they will just eat people.
No, this is a different game.
And it's only like 50 rats compared to like 10,000.
Yeah, see, so I'm saying we would lose. We would lose.
Dude,
Without a doubt lose.
can you imagine? It's Pikmin, but there's rats.
I could imagine for sure,
Yeah. Later this year, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm so excited, dude.
I think I would beat the rats. That's all I'm saying.
You would not. There is not a world where you would. Okay, if magic is real, you would win. If you get a Pokemon of your choice. Okay, also, which Pokemon are you picking?
Probably like Charizard.
Not like Arceus.
No,
Why not?
because I'm gonna be fucking cool.
But it's like the god. I mean, that's not what I would pick either. But like, I'm just wondering.
Well, what would you pick?
Blaziken, hands down.
Okay.
Mega Blaziken.
Okay, I didn't know we could specify that. I
Okay.
mean, with Mega
you want-
Blaziken comes Blaziken.
Right, yeah, but Blaziken and I have the Mega Band also, and
Okay.
we're like really strongly bonded. So like he Mega Evolves for like a long time.
And also, you stab your lightsaber through me, but I live still, and I pull it out, and I'm still alive.
What?
This is just playground, like, you just making up the rules
On
as
the
you
spot.
go. Yeah.
Okay, whatever, man. Do you want Mega Charizard?
No, I don't
And
need
if
it.
so, are you picking Mega Charizard X or Mega Charizard Y?
Can I get just Jigglypuff and give me their final
But like Jigglypuff from
smash?
Smash.
Yeah, and they just get big, and that's it.
No, but they yell too.
I think Jigglypuff would beat the 10,000 rats. Have we done the question on the pod that's like 1 billion lions or all the Pokemon? Who wins that?
I feel like all the Pokemon win. For
And
sure.
that's billion with a B.
I know. I heard you.
Okay, I'm just making sure. You think all the Mons win?
I think all the Mons win.
But there's 1 billion lions.
I don't think it matters.
Why not? Explain.
Because it's fucking, like... like, there's, like, Arceus, who's, like, God.
But the Pokemon
You
run
got-
out of moves.
I think they still win.
Unless there's a Nurse Joy in the middle
Well,
of
so
the
is
billion
it like
lions.
Pokemon from the anime or Pokemon from the games?
I think from the games is more accurate.
Okay, I still think that they win.
No, I think the lions win.
No way.
The lions win, dude.
Okay, but what about
There's
like, the Pokemon
do you know how many a billion
okay.
is? There's
Yes,
a billion lions.
But like, think about the Pokemon that can fly. Lions
That's like
can't fly.
That's
How are they
like a
gonna get there?
Pluto of lions.
Okay.
The flying Pokemon have to land at some point,
No, they don't.
but they gotta fight.
Well, yeah, they can just fight from the air.
What
right.
happens when you're not right? What happens when fucking Pidgeotto runs out of moves?
You use a struggle until it wins.
But struggle also hurts the Pokemon.
Okay, whatever. So maybe Pidgeotto dies, but that's Pidgeotto dies so the Deoxys can live.
But
You're literally just
Deoxys
wrong.
also runs out of moves.
Dude,
there's
there
too
are
many
Pokemon
lions.
That like fucking could destroy the Earth in like one move.
There's
They win.
only 1,000 Pokemon, and there's a billion lions.
It's
Just by
not about the quantity. It's
it
about
literally
the quality.
is about. No, it's
No,
not.
it's not. There's a point where quantity and quality like do not match up. You know?
Okay, I'm putting into my calculator 1 billion, and then we're dividing that by 1,000. Each Pokemon has to kill 1 million lions.
I think it's still doable.
You think each Pokemon can get through 1 million lions
I don't think that each
with
Pokemon
24 PP worth of Shadow Ball?
I don't think that each Pokemon could get through 1 million lions, but I think that there are absolutely
No,
at
Sunkern
least-
isn't getting through one.
No, it's not getting through one at all. But there are Pokemon like Arceus who could get through fucking like 20 million of them with like one move.
But that's only 20 million.
Okay, with
Out of
one
the
move.
1 billion. No,
Oh my god,
that's
we are
not
not
true.
continuing to talk about
That's
this.
what. Because you're wrong.
No, I'm not.
All right.
Also, think about fucking Jirachi. Jirachi is like the wish Pokemon. It could just be like, I wish all the lions would
That's not a
disappear.
move
and
in
they
the
would
video
just
game.
disappear. It doesn't matter.
It does matter for the sake of the hypothetical.
Okay, I'm
All
saying
right.
the Pokemon win.
Fuck you. Are there more wheels or doors?
Wheels.
I agree on that one. I think there's more
Yeah.
wheels.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's because there are.
But you got to think about it though. You know, are cabinets doors? Because I think cabinets are doors.
I think they are.
I think like the door to your fridge and your microwave is a door. You know what I mean? That's a door.
I guess.
But there's just more wheels, I think. Because it's like, you think about like an elevator. Like an elevator at most has 2 doors, but there are so many wheels in an elevator.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like and think about like mechanisms.
Right.
Like, those are fucking, you know. Like, there's so many more wheels.
How many doors does a computer have? 0.
Not yet, none.
Maybe 1 if you're crazy with it. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, I'm thinking like door to open the computer, but yeah.
I suppose so.
You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying.
What are you doing, bro?
Clicking. Sorry. My file browser popped up and I was making sure that never mind. Anywho, I think there's definitely more wheels than doors.
Yeah.
What other debates are there that need answering?
I'm coming up dry. You can't put me on the spot like this.
Which boy band are you?
Which Brockhampton member are you? Hold on, is Zach there?
He's in the bathroom.
Oh, damn it. You
Yeah.
know Zach has taken the fucking BuzzFeed which Brockhampton member are you quiz.
Which Disney princess is your soulmate?
Cinderella.
Really?
I don't know. I just said a Disney princess.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I thought you like that was your pick.
What are the Disney princesses? There's Cinderella. There's like Snow White.
Oh,
That hoe.
Disney.
There's
What do you mean that hoe?
She got 7 dudes up
Okay,
in that
but they're-
up in that huzzah. You know what I'm saying?
Don't be that guy.
that. What?
Don't be that guy, man.
Be what
You
guy?
think Snow White is having sex with the dwarves?
I think her and Sleepy are getting down and dirty.
Okay, man. So we got Ariel, we got Jasmine, Tiana.
Who the fuck is Jasmine?
What do you? The princess from fucking Aladdin.
Oh, I don't remember her name.
What?
That's crazy.
Tiana from Princess and the Frog.
I know that
Fucking
one.
who is? That's their name. It's Aurora, like from Sleeping Beauty. It says her name is Briar Rose. Anyway,
That's crazy.
we got Rapunzel, classic.
Dude, Rapunzel's so lame.
Shut up. We have Belle from Beauty and the Beast. We have Merida from Brave, Cinderella, Mulan, Pocahontas, and Snow White. I think
What
for
about-
me, it's a close.
Did you
It's a
say
close
Elsa
contest.
and Anna from Frozen?
I don't know if they count.
Why not?
I don't know, man.
Is that
I just
not
looked
Disney?
up all. I looked up all Disney princesses, and this is the list.
Frozen is Disney, right? I'm
Okay,
not going crazy.
yes. Okay, all right, whatever. Raya.
Not
Is
that-
Raya?
It matters because I wouldn't pick either of them anyway. But
Okay, well then who would you pick?
I don't fucking know. Give me the frog girl.
Yeah, Tiana.
Give me
You did not just say the fucking frog
I
girl.
I forgot her name.
Frog girl.
Who do you pick?
Oh, who do I pick?
I honestly I don't want any of them.
Really?
Quite frankly, yeah.
I think I'm hands down picking either Jasmine or Belle.
Don't pick fucking Belle. Jesus Christ. Have you no class?
I said Jasmine first.
She's
Jasmine is top babe, dude.
You can't pick 2 girls.
What?
What?
Okay, so if I had to pick one, I would pick Jasmine.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't don't be having 2 side bitches.
Okay, I just said if it was a contest that they would be hard to pick, but I would pick Jasmine.
Okay, so it wasn't that hard because you just picked.
Okay, but like, have you seen like live action?
Bro, have you
fucking
seen
Beauty and the
Aladdin?
Beast? It's Emma Watson. Man.
But that's not the okay.
I know I'm messing with you. It's Jasmine, hands down. Jasmine is my pick. I'm picking Jasmine.
If you pick fucking Belle, it can't be Emma Watson. That's not how that shit works.
Okay, then I pick Jasmine for sure. Live action Jasmine is also so beautiful.
Also, you don't want Emma Watson, bro.
Why not?
She probably does like cocaine or some shit.
Okay.
I don't know.
Like, does she share though?
You wouldn't do cocaine. Don't.
You know I wouldn't, but like, it's funny for the joke. Yeah, I would never.
I mean, if she
but-
sold the cocaine, that's pretty hype, I think.
Yeah, dude, a girl
Dude,
boss,
Drug dealers
Woman
are
with a
so
side hustle?
based. Like,
that's a crazy sentence to say.
am I wrong?
No, I don't know if I know any drug dealers.
You definitely know a drug dealer. You just don't know
Okay,
that they sell
If
drugs.
I would say if I do, I don't know that they're a drug dealer.
Yeah. No, drug dealers are so based because they're like,
They're so.
because they realize drugs should just be legal anyway. So it's like, whatever. I'm just
I don't
gonna
know if
like
they realized
pay
because
off
it's
my
not like they
student
put in
loans.
legislation. They just sell the drugs.
Well, you know what I'm saying. They just want
Not
to.
really.
They just want to spread the love a little bit.
I don't think that that's it.
And they get some money on the side. That's a noble pursuit, I think.
Whatever, man.
Think about where the world would be if we didn't have drug dealers. If we didn't have fucking that one guy that I took programming classes with last year.
You didn't. What did he offer you again?
He didn't offer me anything. I offered to pay him.
Oh, right. Yeah. You know how it is. Think about how different the world would be without drug dealers, though. You know.
Yeah, but no, we love drug dealers here. And we do. I'm speaking for both of us here.
I don't know if that's true. I don't think you can speak for both of us on that.
Drug dealers also have
They're just like unlicensed pharmacists.
yeah.
You
They're
know?
doing good for the world.
Yeah, probably.
I think selling heroin is based.
I think that's a crazy sentence.
You know what I mean? Like you're just a casino, but people are gambling with their life instead of money. Which is less valuable if you think about it. Because money is really the only thing that matters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I second that.
Yeah. We should no, I'm not gonna say that.
Are you sure if you want to?
I was reading a Reddit thread.
We should make waste management brand cocaine.
No. We should make waste management brand revolvers that people use to play Russian roulette.
That's what you were gonna say?
That's. I was gonna say we should start playing Russian roulette.
Like, for real?
Isn't that like some people start playing Russian roulette because they do too much drugs, and then at some point they just can't get a hit anymore. And the only way that they can get a hit is by almost dying. Isn't that beautiful?
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I want to be like, yeah, in a way. But, like, no, not really.
That's beautiful. Human nature at its finest. Henry, did you know that 150,000 people will die today?
Really?
Yeah.
I'd believe that.
How did
And
you
you know that 10,000 of those deaths are caused by a rat?
But it just makes you think, like, if you felt as bad as you did for every person that died, like if you felt as bad as when like a family member's died, you just wouldn't be able to like function as a human. You know what I'm saying? Because you'd be so sad.
Oh, you mean like if every
Like-
time like someone close to me died?
If you felt the true gravity of all 150,000 people that died during the day,
Yeah, I'd be miserable.
yeah. And if you took that to heart, like all of those people were like related to you, which
Yeah,
they
alright, so
are
let's
in
maybe
a way.
not. Let's
Because if we're all
let's
related
not-
in
okay,
a way,
stop.
if you think about it.
Because like you're like Jackson, I don't even know this about me, but I'm an empath. So like,
I go through this every day.
I go through this every day, man. It's tough. It's difficult.
really
to deal
hard
with, for
out
sure.
here, man.
Speaking of things that are really hard, it's really hard to end the episode.
Because we just have so much fun.
Yet here we are. Well, have a great night, everyone.
Okay.
Peace out.